You are listening to the Zero Trace Archive. I am the archivist. This entry concerns an acoustic phenomenon known as the forest that whispers. Nestled deep within a remote woodland, this forest has become a focal point for unexplained auditory experiences. Visitors report hearing faint, disembodied whispers that seem to resonate from the very trees. Despite extensive audio investigations by both amateur and professional researchers, no definitive source for these sounds has been identified. Local folklore suggests that these whispers are tied to the forest's unique acoustic properties, adding a layer of mystery to this natural enigma. The forest is located in a sparsely populated region, accessible only by a narrow dirt road. As one travels deeper into the woods, the outside world seems to fade away, replaced by an overwhelming sense of isolation. The dense canopy overhead blocks much of the sunlight, casting long, shifting shadows across the forest floor. The whispers, described as soft and indistinct, seem to come from all directions, creating an eerie surround sound effect. Some visitors report the sounds as vaguely conversational, though no specific words can be discerned, leaving much to the imagination. Local residents have long been aware of the whispers, with stories passed down through generations. These tales often depict the sounds as the voices of ancestors or remnants of conversations from the past, echoing through the ages. Scientists, however, propose that the whispers might be a result of unique acoustic properties within the forest. Theories include sound waves being trapped and altered by the dense vegetation, leading to the perception of whispers. Despite these scientific hypotheses, no definitive explanation has been confirmed, leaving the phenomenon open to interpretation. In efforts to understand the phenomenon, various researchers have conducted extensive audio recordings within the forest. These recordings capture the ambient sounds of the forest, rustling leaves, distant animal calls, and the occasional creaking of branches. Yet the elusive whispers often evade detection, as if they are selectively audible only to those physically present. Advanced audio analysis has so far failed to isolate any unusual sound frequencies, leading to frustration among researchers. The whispers remain an auditory experience that defies conventional recording methods. Anecdotal accounts from visitors are consistent in their descriptions of the whispers. Most describe them as soft, almost comforting, yet undeniably eerie. The whispers seem to invite listeners to ponder their origin, creating an atmosphere of curiosity intertwined with caution. Some individuals report a sense of being watched or followed, though no physical presence is ever detected. The lack of visual confirmation adds to the unsettling nature of the experience, sparking imaginations. Despite this, there are no reports of harm or malevolent intent associated with the whispers. The forest's geography is marked by its dense vegetation and varied topography, including steep hills and shallow valleys. These natural features create an acoustically complex environment where sound waves may behave unpredictably. The dense canopy and undergrowth could potentially trap and modify sound, leading to the illusion of whispers. Researchers speculate that the forest's natural sounds are altered by these conditions, contributing to the mysterious phenomenon. However, even with this understanding, the exact mechanics behind the whispers remain elusive, inviting further investigation. Local legends often attribute the whispers to the spirits of the forest, suggesting that the trees themselves are sentient beings with their own language. These tales, while intriguing, remain outside the realm of scientific verification, yet they persist as part of the cultural fabric surrounding the forest. Researchers continue to focus on the forest's physical properties, such as its acoustics, seeking measurable data to explain the whispers. Despite these efforts, the phenomenon persists as a blend of folklore and unexplained reality, continuing to captivate those who hear it. Efforts to document the phenomenon have attracted a variety of enthusiasts, from paranormal investigators to acoustic scientists. Each group brings its own perspective, contributing to the growing body of anecdotal and theoretical information. While some focus on spiritual explanations, others apply rigorous scientific methods, measuring sound frequencies and mapping the forest's acoustics. Despite their differences, all are united by the mystery of the whispers, drawn to the forest by its enigmatic allure. The forest continues to invite inquiry, defying definitive conclusions. One theory posits that the phenomenon is a form of auditory pareidolia, where the brain interprets random sounds as familiar patterns, such as voices. This concept, while plausible, does not fully account for the consistency of the reports or their emotional impact on visitors. The persistent nature of the whispers, reported across varying conditions and by numerous individuals, suggests an underlying acoustic feature yet to be fully understood. The forest remains a compelling case for further study, challenging researchers to unravel its secrets. Seasonal changes in the forest may also play a role in the phenomenon. In autumn, when the leaves fall, the acoustic properties of the forest shift, altering how sound travels and potentially amplifying the whispers. During winter, the snow dampens sound, yet the whispers persist, suggesting they are not merely a trick of seasonal acoustics. These environmental factors add layers to the mystery, indicating that the forest's whispers are a dynamic, evolving occurrence that adapts with nature. Yet these variations have not led to a definitive explanation. Despite the allure of the whispers, the forest is not widely known outside its immediate vicinity. This relative obscurity may contribute to the preservation of its mystery, shielding it from overexposure and potential exploitation. The forest is a sanctuary for those seeking the unknown, a place where the whispers continue to intrigue and elude explanation. As research continues, the forest stands as a testament to nature's capacity for mystery, holding its secrets amidst the trees. For now, the whispers remain a local enigma, quietly drawing those intrigued by the unexplained. You have been listening to the Zero Trace Archive. I am the archivist. This entry remains unresolved. The whispers of the forest continue to intrigue and elude explanation, standing as a reminder of the mysteries that nature holds. As the search for understanding persists, the forest remains a place of wonder and curiosity. Until further discoveries are made, the whispers remain an open case, inviting those willing to listen and explore.